Did you know that according to the latest survey from the American Urological Association, out of every 10 men over the age of 60, as many as 7 are quietly experiencing reduced vitality and hormonal imbalance, yet they believe it is just a normal part of aging. In reality, most of us only start paying attention to our health when clear signs appear, such as frequent nighttime urination, constant fatigue, or simply feeling less strong than before. But if we let everything quietly pass like that, the prostate, hormonal function, and urinary health in men will gradually decline without us even realizing it. In today's video, I want to share a simple yet powerful story, 10 amazing benefits of a very familiar ginger mix that helps restore vitality and balance male hormones after the age of 60. It is a natural, gentle solution that is also backed by science. If you are looking for a way to feel healthier each day, please do not skip this video. And if you are over 60 years old, I encourage you to watch the entire video because it might change the way you care for your health each day. Where are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. I always read every single message you share. The first benefit is supporting lower body circulation and naturally restoring vitality. There is one thing that most men over the age of 60 often do not realize right away. It is that lower body circulation gradually weakens over the years, quietly becoming the main reason why vitality declines. When blood vessels are no longer as flexible as in younger days, the ability to deliver nutrients and oxygen to important areas also decreases. This condition not only causes fatigue, but also affects confidence and the feeling of strength in daily life. I still clearly remember Mr. George, 66 years old, who used to be a mechanic on a ship. His figure was sturdy, but his eyes carried a hint of sadness, as he shared that lately he no longer felt like himself. After listening, I guided him to try drinking a mix made from fresh ginger blended with warm water, adding a little pure honey and a small pinch of cayenne pepper. After just 3 weeks of persistence, Mr. George returned with a bright face and a lively voice, sharing that he clearly felt his body warming up, blood circulating better, and no longer feeling cold or heavy in the lower body as before. According to the National Institute on Aging NIA, ginger contains an active compound called gingerol that helps stimulate the production of nitric oxide, supporting natural blood vessel relaxation and enhancing blood circulation. More importantly, this is not a quick fix solution, but a gentle process that helps the body gradually adjust from within. And that is just the first step, because besides blood circulation, hormonal balance at an older age also plays an extremely important role in maintaining vitality. The second benefit is naturally boosting male hormone production. There is a quiet truth that many gentlemen over the age of 60 may not notice. It is that male hormones gradually decline year after year, causing the body to slowly lose its natural vitality. It is not always easy to recognize right away, but signs such as waking up in the morning without feeling full of energy, mental fatigue, lack of focus, or feeling like you are no longer yourself are all related to low hormone levels. I still remember Mr. Harold, 72 years old, who used to be a high school teacher. On his first visit, he shared honestly that these days he felt neither happy nor sad, just like he was slowly fading away in everyday life. After a thorough checkup, his male hormone levels were significantly lower than the recommended range. I guided him to regularly drink a mix of ginger and warm water every morning, combined with healthy eating habits and getting enough sleep. After 3 months, Mr. Harold returned with a much fresher look, a quicker step, and simply said that he finally felt like himself again. According to the Journal of Urology, ginger stimulates the pituitary gland to release luteinizing hormone, which in turn naturally increases male hormone production without causing disruptions or side effects like artificial therapies. When the body can naturally regulate hormone levels, that becomes the true foundation for long-term health. The third benefit is reducing inflammation in vital tissues and improving body flexibility. One thing many gentlemen over the age of 60 often do not pay attention to is the quiet occurrence of chronic inflammation inside tissues related to male physiology. Unlike clear, sharp pains, chronic inflammation is not easy to notice. It quietly makes the body slower, causes small blood vessels to narrow, tissues to become less flexible, and reactions to weaken over time. I still remember Mr. Robert, 70 years old, who used to be the principal of a high school. He was always careful with his diet and maintained a regular morning walking routine. Yet he still felt heavy, uncomfortable, and no longer as spirited as before. After a thorough checkup, his inflammation indicators were all higher than normal, especially in tissues related to male physiology. I guided him to regularly use a ginger mix every morning combined with balanced eating habits. After just 2 months, Mr. Robert called to share that not only did he feel his joints moving more smoothly, but the lower body also felt warm and flexible again. According to the National Institute on Aging NIA, ginger contains gingerol and shogal, which have the ability to naturally reduce inflammation, protect sensitive tissues, and help keep blood vessels and the nervous system functioning steadily. The fourth benefit is enhancing sensation and nerve reflexes in the lower body. There is a reality that few people mention, yet it quietly causes sadness for many men over the age of 60. It is the gradual decline in sensation and nerve reflexes in the lower body, making the body no longer as responsive as before. It is not due to any clear disease, nor because age has advanced too far, but rather because poor blood circulation prevents the nerves from receiving proper nourishment. I once met Mr. Thomas, 68 years old, who used to be a civil engineer. He was a very disciplined and meticulous person, but his voice softened when he shared that he no longer clearly felt his body as before, as if a part of himself was quietly fading away. I guided him to drink a mix of fresh ginger with warm water every morning, adding a little pure honey, combined with slow breathing and mental relaxation. After about 3 weeks, he returned with a relieved smile, sharing that the sensation had begun to come back naturally, without force or pretense. According to the Journal of Urology, ginger has the ability to improve microcirculation, helping deliver oxygen and nutrients to the tiny blood vessels that nourish the nerves in the lower body, thereby restoring natural reflexes that had gradually diminished over the years. The fifth benefit is improving prostate function and reducing nighttime urination. When reaching the age of 60 and beyond, many gentlemen often share with me that their sleep is no longer continuous. They frequently have to wake up 2 or 3 times during the night due to the constant urge to urinate, experiencing a weak and incomplete stream, along with a lingering discomfort in the lower abdomen. In reality, this is a clear sign that the prostate is entering a state of mild inflammation or benign enlargement, which seriously affects both urinary and pelvic nerve functions. I still clearly remember Mr. James, 71 years old, who once served in the military. On his first visit, he shared very honestly that every time he traveled far, he always had to worry about finding the nearest restroom. After carefully understanding his condition, I advised him to consistently use a mix of ginger with warm water each morning and to adjust his routine with light physical activities. After just 3 weeks, he returned with a refreshed face, sharing that he had been able to sleep through the night without having to wake up in the middle as before. According to the American Urological Association, ginger has the ability to naturally help reduce prostate inflammation, relieve pressure on the pelvic nervous system, and improve sleep quality for older men. The sixth benefit is supporting male vitality. Reflecting overall energy and well-being, if you pay close attention, you will notice that vitality is not just a matter of youth, but also a sign that reflects the overall health of men in their later years. Many people after the age of 60 think that this is no longer important. However, reality shows that when vitality declines, the body also becomes more fatigued, the spirit easily lowers, and daily activities lose their usual enthusiasm. I clearly remember Mr. Allen, 67 years old, who used to work as a postal employee. On his first visit, he said very honestly that even though he no longer expected much in private matters, every time he felt his body weakening like that, he felt as if he was losing part of his inner strength. I advised him to regularly use a mix of ginger with warm water combined with proper rest. After about 6 weeks, he returned with brighter eyes and a gentle smile, sharing that he clearly felt a recovery both in spirit and in physical strength. According to research from the National Institute on Aging, ginger helps nourish the endocrine glands, supports natural male vitality, and protects cells related to the male physiological and hormonal systems. The seventh benefit is protecting cardiovascular health. Enhancing endurance and physical mobility. There is a truth that not everyone knows. Male vitality and cardiovascular health always go hand in hand, like two sides of the same coin. Many gentlemen over the age of 60 often focus on maintaining their weight or controlling blood pressure. Yet they forget that endurance and daily physical mobility mainly depend on whether blood is circulating well or not. I once met Mr. Carl, 73 years old, a retired mechanic who had no history of heart disease, but often complained about feeling tired when walking, climbing stairs, or doing simple tasks. Upon closer examination, we discovered early warning signs that his blood vessel walls were beginning to harden and becoming less flexible due to aging. I advised him to regularly drink a ginger mix every morning, combined with balanced eating habits and maintaining a gentle daily walking routine. After 1 month, Mr. Carl returned with a cheerful voice, sharing that he not only felt stronger but also noticeably more uplifted in spirit. According to research published by the American Urological Association, ginger helps increase blood vessel elasticity, gently supports blood thinning, and reduces bad cholesterol, thereby protecting cardiovascular health in a natural and safe way. The eighth benefit is increasing natural energy and reducing fatigue. There is something very familiar to many gentlemen over the age of 60, which is the feeling of sluggishness lasting throughout the day. Even without doing heavy work, they still feel tired, and even after getting enough sleep, they still feel lacking in vitality. This is not just a sign of aging, but is also related to the fact that the energy-producing cells in the body are gradually functioning less effectively. I still clearly remember Mr. Raymond, 69 years old, who used to work as a construction contractor. He had always been strong and healthy, but recently he shared that no matter what he wanted to do, he no longer had the strength he once did. Even enjoying cheerful conversations with his wife and children felt tiring. After a thorough conversation, I advised him to regularly drink a mix of ginger with warm water every morning, combined with light exercises such as slow walking and deep breathing. After about 3 weeks, Mr. Raymond returned with a gentler voice and brighter eyes, sharing that he no longer experienced the unexplained fatigue as before. According to the National Institute on Aging, ginger contains antioxidants that help stimulate the activity of mitochondria, which are the energy-producing centers of each cell, thereby helping the body maintain natural endurance throughout the day. The ninth benefit is stabilizing blood sugar levels and preventing vascular complications. There is something many gentlemen often do not expect. Even slightly elevated blood sugar levels can quietly affect vitality, circulation, and vascular health after the age of 60. Not everyone detects it in time because the body may not show clear signs yet. In reality, when blood sugar levels are unstable, small blood vessels gradually become stiff and narrow, and the nerves in the lower body are also affected, causing overall health to decline without being aware of it. I remember Mr. Leo, 66 years old, a retired manager who came in simply because he felt tired more often and mentally less sharp than before. Upon examination, his blood sugar levels were higher than the recommended threshold, although not yet at a disease level. I guided him to regularly drink a mix of ginger with warm water every morning, combined with adjusting his diet gently. After about 1 month, Mr. Leo returned with a brighter face, sharing that both his mental clarity and physical health had clearly improved. According to the National Institute on Aging, ginger has the ability to support blood sugar balance by increasing insulin sensitivity and protecting small blood vessels. The 10th benefit is reducing hormonal stress, helping maintain mental clarity and emotional balance. There is something not everyone notices. When the body experiences prolonged stress, elevated cortisol levels will reduce male hormones, causing fatigue and a natural decline in vitality without realizing it. Stress does not only lead to insomnia or headaches, but also deeply affects the sense of connection and enthusiasm for daily life. I still remember Mr. Patrick, 74 years old, a retired teacher, who came to me carrying a quiet sadness. He shared that he no longer felt close or joyful with his wife as before, as if everything was gradually fading without knowing why. After listening carefully, I advised him to regularly drink a mix of ginger with warm water each morning, combined with practicing slow breathing and taking gentle walks. After about 3 weeks, he messaged me saying that his emotions had naturally started to return, just like in the old days. According to research from the National Institute on Aging, ginger has the ability to help reduce cortisol levels and naturally increase dopamine, allowing the mind to relax and maintain more stable emotions. Looking back at the entire story today, it is clear that from just one simple ginger mix, there come 10 profound benefits for both the physical and mental health of men after the age of 60. It is not only about supporting lower body circulation and helping the body naturally warm up, but also about naturally boosting male hormone production, reducing silent tissue inflammation, protecting the nerves, and keeping the prostate functioning steadily. At the same time, we cannot overlook the values of maintaining overall vitality, protecting cardiovascular health, increasing natural energy throughout the day, stabilizing blood sugar levels, and maintaining mental clarity through reducing hormonal stress. All of these are not just empty theories, but real experiences from people like Mr. George, Mr. Harold, or Mr. Patrick. As I shared in the story, more importantly, this is not an expensive or complicated solution. It is simply a cup of warm ginger water mixed with pure honey and a small pinch of cayenne pepper each morning, used consistently as a self-care habit. By spending just 5 minutes each morning to prepare such a ginger drink, you are consciously sending a message of care to your own body. without needing complex or costly interventions. Because aging does not mean stopping, it means entering a new stage of life with a slower pace, yet still full of vitality and meaning. If you find today's content helpful, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel to continue following upcoming videos about nutrition, herbal remedies, and exercises that help maintain vitality in later years. Where are you watching from? And have you ever tried ginger water prepared in this way? Please leave a comment below. I always carefully read each of your messages